Hello, good evening, guys. So, last time we have discussed the default information originate command, right? So, what is the purpose of this to having the default routes into the OSPF? Now, in this section, what we are discussing, like this is a normal area, area 0. Okay, in area 0, we have an ASBR1, ASBR2, we have an EBGP over here, which are getting the routes from the data center 1. Okay, so and this is a normal root area, and this is what we have a NSSA. What is an NSSA? NSSA is a not so stubby area. So in not so stubby area, what is before not so stubby area? What is an stubby area? It is a area where we don't have a LSA 5 and LSA 4. So whatever the external routes we are learning from the EBGP should not go to the over here with an LSA 5 and the LSA 4. Okay, we will just have an LSA 3 in the stubby area. And what is not so stubby area? In not so stubby area, we will have a introduction of an LSA 7. So why we come with the term with the not so stubby area? Suppose we have in a small office, okay, which are connected with a stubby area. Just think as of now as a stubby area, and we need to connect. We got a something where we are acquiring this small office and acquisition, and we need to connect with the our router, our one of the area, right, our one of the office. But that office itself is a very small office. We don't want our external routes from the BGP from the data center. So what we have a EIGRP. So if we have EIGRP and we need to convert to the OSPF routes, we have to do a redistribution. Okay, if we do a redistribution, then it will clear the LSA 5. But this area is a stubby area, right? In the stubby area, we don't have an LSA 5 and LSA 4. So what we are come with the term with the RFC come with a term that let's call is a NSSA, not so stubby area. So in the not so stubby area, what we have, we don't have we don't have like uh, LSA 5, LSA 4, but it can generate LSA 7. So the LSA 7 has been generated. Okay, now this LSA 7 will be converted to the LSA 5 once it goes to the normal area. These are called the normal area, area 0 and area 3, right? Because this is a normal area where everything is allowed. So LSA 7 will be converted. So this is why we are called is a not so stubby area, in which LSA 5 is not allowed, LSA 4 is not allowed, LSA 3 is allowed. And if there is any kind of a redistribution, then it would not be an LSA 5, it will be LSA 7. So that is why we are called a not so stubby area. Okay, but but the ask is, we if these people, if needs to talk to the outside world, right, if they want to go to the data center to access some application, and this is a not so stubby area, okay, and we don't have an LSA 5 and LSA 4 over here, how can they do it, right? They either way they can go to the something like, or they can have a default route so that it will go through this like this, right, this from here, right? So if how it will go, so if you have to have the default information originate needs to enable to inject the default route where you will do this. So it's a quiz time. Okay, so where you will do it, this router, this router, or this router. So this is a, what is this? This is area as a NSSA. NSSA area is a not so stubby area. LSA 5, LSA 4 are not allowed. LSA 3 is allowed. So that is why when we are distribution from the small office of EIGRP, it is connected to LSA 7. And once LSA 7 reach area 0 and area 3, it will convert into the LSA 5. Okay, but these routers in this area, if you want to talk to the data center application, then how they will talk to them, right? So just comment in the, just comment for the solution for this one, where do you enable this? So the comment section is open, you can comment over there. What, where you have a default, do you need to have a default information originate? If yes, then you, on which router you will do it. Okay, thank you.